The Jacksonville Crimsons are coached by head coach Brian Hall in his 20th season, assistant coach Tim Thrasher in his 4th year, and volunteer coaches Chris Reif and Harley Van Bever. Last season, the Crimsons finished 3rd in the CSA Conference and set forward to the state tournament, along with having 2 alternates. Murderers Row, as they were nicknamed, all graduated, leaving the Crimsons thin in terms of upperclassmen varsity wrestlers. Of those graduating seniors, 4 are now wrestling at the collegiate level, which says a lot about their abilities and the strength of the CS8. Going into this year, senior Matt Rooney was forced to sit out the season after having shoulder surgery. Both Jamaica Tony and John Brennan have had to work through injuries the first half of the season. The Crimsons are where they were a number of years ago, when last year's seniors came to JHS, a very young team. If the freshmen and sophomores can continue to improve and strengthen themselves, JHS could be looking at another strong group of state qualifiers in the near future. The Crimsons have had a tough schedule this season with only 3 home meets as well as the Tom Carmody tournament. The remaining home meet and senior night will be January 13th against New Berlin.
By and large, kind of the way we expected once we saw how the weight shook out after the first probably 3 weeks of practice. There's always about a 3-week lull between the time that practice starts and the time we start competing, where we have guys drop, we have guys get injured. So when we went into our first week of competition, that's when we had a pretty good idea of what we had. And by and large, what we had is a largely freshman-sophomore team. When you have a team that young, what you end up looking for isn't so much wins and losses. What you look for is improvement week to week to week. And you know, we understood that coming in, and that's kind of the way it's been borne out the first half of the season.
Like I train year-round, no matter what. During the summer, I go on runs, I go to gyms, I go to CrossFit, I work out a lot. And then, you know, when school starts, I'll go with the mats, just get in really good wrestling shape. I'll start wrestling, 6-minute periods, just to, really be in good shape and ready for the season.